Try to pull up. What that father? YouTube, boy. Jay.organik back with another one. You see? For the first time I watch a video that, drop a like, slap the comment, brother, and go subscribe to the thing. I don't know, but it's kind of challenging now because the beast a leak. If you have a B58, a Gen 1 B58 to be specific, you know them prone if you have some coolant leak issue. So tonight I realized my expansion tank a leak. As you can see from the bottom, Wi-Fi bottom. It's a leak, brother, but thank God I did buy a aluminum expansion tank, but I did lazy to change it, so I just see time come now. Wi-Fi come. How are this one? But as I said, this is the aluminum one, and I gotta just get the change out tonight. And also if I pair with that, I gotta just change this one at it, because this replace this one, but this one very fragile, so I gotta get into it, my team. That's it. As I say, just drop a subscribe, drop a comment, see me, and follow I think. So I find that the easiest way to go about doing this is to take off the wheel and the fender liner, so that will give us access to the clip to remove the hose there. So once you get this hose removed, we get this the sensor removed also, and a couple hoses on this piece. You have to remove this, is it. So I'm gonna just put you guys on time lapse right now, so don't take up too much of the time. For the next part, we have a bunch of 8mm bolts. I believe like 13 all the way around. So I'm gonna remove those now. We have to get this plastic piece out. And also there's a hidden one back here that we have to remove, as it won't go anywhere. If you're like me and you don't have an 8mm socket, a 5/16 will work just fine. And that should get us to see everything that we want to. So I'm gonna Alright guys, so now that we got that done, this is the hose we say we're going to get off, and we're going to remove the sensor. As you can see, it's leaking. You see the green? Yeah, that's all the coolant right there. So now we're going to have to go to the top and remove some stuff to clear the way, and to do what we have to do from there. All you need for this part now, you're going to need a 16mm for this part, and you're going to need an E14 to release this part. You're going to need some Pry Tools if you have it, to make your life way much easier, and a pick tool if you have it also. And yeah, from here I'm just gonna time lapse everything again. And also, since I'm gonna removing this, I think I have to get this cover off also, so I'll show you guys how to do that. So once you finish with the top, you come under here, wire for the come. You pull this clip, use a pick tool. Hopefully it don't come off. There we go, almost. We're gonna have to remove this sensor and also use the pick tool and remove this hose also. There we go. And we're just gonna have to pull them off. So once you get the hose disconnected and the sensor removed, this drain, we go back to the top. The goal now is to get this. We're gonna pull from the top and try to get this out of this bracket right here. And also there's a little tab right here that's hooked into this hole, so you're gonna lift and pull to get it out. So now we're just gonna pull. Both of these will come up together, so you're just gonna grab from the bottom, try to pull up, buckle out. All that father. Fast forward to the next morning. This, you can definitely do it within 1.5 to 2 hours, but it got really cold last night, so we're back at it again. So now all I have to do is a clip back here. I'm just gonna use this and pry on it, and I'll lift everything up together. Remove this from the expansion tab. So to do that, there's this little tab right here. Just gonna push down on it. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do now, once you get everything disconnected, we're gonna get this onto the new tank. So I believe this just slides in right here. Just push down firm, and it snaps on like that. And I'm gonna get everything connected again. Is it one thing to make sure you do? Remember these tabs. Make sure they're seated back in place. This is what will stop the tank from moving and shaking around. So be sure to get that back on. So now you can connect everything like that. Everything will snap back up. For the small tank, it would be good to have somebody pushing on the top while they're pushing this on. So I'm gonna do that in a second, but you get this clip back on. The sensor is on. Set this in. Hopefully I can get this piece in, no problems. Just like that. Yep, that should go anywhere. Yes, I'm just gonna get this one on from the top. So remember, I have a plan to change this one. So if you're only doing the tank, you just refill this one and do the bleeding procedure. But since I'm refilling this, well, I'm changing this, so I have to go another extra step. So to change our hose, we're pretty much going to remove this cover. So in order to do that, we have to remove this brace, and remove all these T30 screws, and then it'll just be right here. So you could just lift it and put the next one on. Real simple. access to it now, so we can actually use the pick tool to pry the clip up, and then you should be able to just pry it off. Alright guys, so once you get everything back up here, I haven't filled up the bottom yet. Why bottom? So I'm gonna fold this out with some coolant. I have the Xerox G48. I'm using this one because when I changed my coolant recently, I just fill it with these. It's pretty much the same thing. It has the same thing as the BMW ones, but if you haven't changed it over, I recommend just go ahead and get your BMW coolant, just to be on the safe side. But since this is what's already in there, I'm gonna top it off with this. This took way more coolant than I thought it would. The expansion tank alone took that whole bottle just now. As you can see in there, it's not even at the max yet. So I'm gonna run to the store and pick up some more, and then I have to top this one off as well. So hopefully one more bottle can do that. I think so. To get more coolant, and so we're gonna just continue where we left off. Just to get everything topped off. As you can see, it's not at max yet. This one empty, just the same. So we're gonna get back at it right now. Alright guys, so quick example now how to prime the system with the water pump. You just go in the car, you hit the start button 3 times fast, and then you turn the AC up to 84 on the lowest fan setting, and then actually I'll give you guys an example. Alright guys, so what you're hearing right now is a water pump. I'm gonna go ahead and open this down, make sure the fluids is still at the top. If it needs more, we add it. But yeah, as you can see, it's still at max. So we're good. I'm just gonna take the car for a quick drive and make sure everything's good. So that is it for this video guys. I don't know, big shout out to you, especially if you reach this far in the video. We're family now, fam. You know what I mean? So huge respect to you. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You know the goal right now is 500 subs. I don't know if you can help me get there, fam, but I know you can. Just hit the subscribe button, drop a comment of anything you like to see on the channel more, hit the like. You know, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on IG at Jay.organik with a K. You know what I mean? And we'll see y'all in another one.